I've seen you at so many restaurants.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yvonne, I get friends with Yvonne.
I know. She said to say hi.
Oh, God. I mean, Vince, my wife worked with Vince at Cisco Food Service for Las Vegas. So.
Tower 1 has the Starbucks, the only Starbucks place.
This is Tower 1, everyone. Tower 1 is owner services. They have their own Starbucks in the lounge. The other towers do not. This Tower 1 has its own Starbucks lounge. The other towers.
Have you heard from them yet?
Because I only have 5 days to
Well, you can get that in, so you want to upload that even if you don't do anything.
There might be someone behind there, that's where their main offices are. You can ask someone here, someone on owner services, or they can get the keys for you. Yep. And then you have to return the keys when you're done to release it. They give you, well, they ask your business card. Oh, no, they don't take your, no, they don't do that. Yeah, that's if you're getting a security card, or a fob. They don't do that. Okay. So this is owner services right here. You come through valet, and owner services here. If nobody's here, there might be someone behind there. You can ask the receptionist if someone's from owner services. Or I usually keep their phone number. I call them and say, come on out, help me out. Get a key, I usually get 2 keys. Because one doesn't work. That's all big. It's all just like hotel keys. There are no keys. There's another key, but they only have. All right, James, can you guys just walk over? Either somebody else can say a question. Light beverage thing. For you guys that didn't hear, this is owner services right here. If the door is closed, there might be someone behind the door. Just tell them you have a reservation, show them your ID, business card, they give you a key, I get 2 keys, okay? And then return the key back when you're done so they can release it back into the rental car. Cool? You got this, guys? We're gonna meet you on the other side.
Are you sure you're ready yet?
No, just show them where our services are. So this is typically popular because there's a lot of airline employees that come here and stay overnight. So the lounge.
The lounge is busy at night.
So this tower is probably the most popular, the closest to, well, MGM. Closest to.
So we're gonna do one or no? Let's do it. We were talking about it.
All right, what's going on?
Both of you.
I guess you have a bullhorn.
I have so many questions.
Well, I'll answer all of them. I will answer all of them.
You're covering a lot, it's very helpful.
We've got more. So I'm going to give you information that no one has. I mean, Richard doesn't even know.
You've actually owned the unit, so you're not buying
really wanting this to all very.
The next is right around the corner. We're just going to go out here and grab a seat if you like underneath. We won't be out there very long. This is Tower 2. Tower 2. Big cafe is right here. Just grab a seat outside. We won't be very long outside.
But you can never have trouble. Same here. You can touch it away from the stand. That's why they're doing this. It's very crucial what you tell a client because they will be the ones paying the price.
Feel free to grab a seat, whatever you guys like, wherever you're comfortable. We'll talk loudly.
Hey, bud. Thanks for doing this, but
Yeah, of course. My pleasure.
Our view is this.
Okay, guys. Tower 1 is around the other side. This is Tower 2. That is Tower 3. The strip is this way. So you can see the buildings are offset just a little bit. So if someone says strip facing, yes, it's strip facing, but can you see much? Not really. So the information I'm going to share with you guys is that, hey, I've got this stack here. What has the best view? I can tell you the best strip facing view is going to be that tower over there on the corner units that are facing down Harmon. And of course, there are some penthouse units that have nice views, but there will always be some sort of obstruction. Okay.
What is that, Tower 2 then?
This is Tower 3. This is Tower 2 right here. West-facing units. Okay, west-facing units. Strip-facing are what? Denise, what are they?
Oh, they're odds.
Yeah, they're
All
odd
numbers.
Yeah.
Odd numbers.
All odd numbers.
So it's odd doesn't see the strip?
Yep.
Well,
Strip-facing is odd numbers. Okay.
But also remember with strips, Signature changed this a few years ago. Unless you're on a higher floor, about like the 20th floor up, they no longer call them strip view, they call it strip side. Okay, you have to really understand why that is, because if a guest books and they think that they're getting a strip view and they get a strip view on the 4th floor, they're not getting much of a view. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you understand when you're using the term strip side mountain. Every strip unit is an odd number, even numbers are mountain, and all your corner units in this property have 3 windows, so you have 3 separate views. There are mountainside views that, based on the way the property is, like whether it's Tower 3, Tower 2, or Tower 1, you can see the sphere. Okay? Some of the strip side, you would think, no, how can I see that? The way the bedroom is, you actually can see the sphere.
Through the bedroom.
So it's through the bedroom only. So you really, as you get to know the unit types, like James said earlier, it's all in numbers, right? So if you're an 01, an 03, an 04,
It's all the way up.
all the way up. Okay? There's no differential.
Every high rise is the same way. So just going back a minute, Tower 1, okay, that's 6, this is 7, and that's 8. All the same numbers. Why this is easy? A studio unit is 520 square feet. A 1-bedroom unit is 874 square feet. A side-by-side, which is typically a studio unit and a 1-bedroom unit, 1394 square feet. And that's about it, unless you have a side-by-side that is 2 studios, and that's 520, 520. Easy. I mean, it makes residential, this is such easier than residential. Nothing changes. The decor is just about the same unless Richard's renovating somewhere, but just kidding.
No.
So,
People
they
like
let-
renovating their units.
Do they let you renovate?
Yes.
we're going to touch on that.
Okay.
Okay. So again, even units, odd units. Okay. Now, you'll see here, you see those terraces. Okay. 70 square foot. Okay. I'm not a fan of terraces. Someone say, "Well, I don't like terraces." Why don't you like them? Thank you, John. So, buyers want them. They're like, "Oh, a terrace balcony." When these first opened up, they did have furniture. They don't have furniture now. Because they blew away. They blew right over. Secondarily, that guests will come in, open the door up, and they smoke outside. The smoke comes right inside. Next thing they do, they have a little ottoman chair that was yellow. They bring it outside, sit down on it, and then within 5 minutes, that's now white. And what's the cost to upholstery that? $100? 120? Oh, no, just the ottoman. The
Oh,
ottoman.
the ottoman, about $175. But you got to remember, this is a non-smoking property. You cannot smoke, you cannot vape of any sort on the balconies or in the rooms. And if you do, it's a $1,000 fine, automatic. There is smoking at all the valet areas. In each area, there is a designated smoking area. It's the only place you can smoke on the property.
Not right here.
He's not. Yes, he is.
All right, so I'm not the biggest fan of terraces, and that's why I share that with my clients, and they appreciate that, because replacing upholstery or coming in to have your unit smell like smoke, which it does, or marijuana because it's legal here, they're not happy with you because you sold them that terrace unit. I forewarn them. I say, hey, listen, you can have it, but you may not like it, and this is why. There's no differential cost, this or that. It's all water down the river. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect anything as far as the price goes, okay? So again, studio units, 520 square feet, 1 bedroom unit, 874 square feet, side by side, which has an outer door. There are some that own both units, which is fantastic. They can close the outer door, and that's double the income. I have a owner that owns a 1 bedroom unit, and she's been begging me to find that owner. I've been hounding that owner to sell the studio unit. He's not doing it, okay? So, quick, any questions before we move on?
So, a question for you. So, if it's $1,000 fine for somebody smoking, so if someone goes to Airbnb, can they put out a $2,000 fine?
You can do whatever you want, but you got to be really careful. We have signs. Those of you who will come up to 38714, the unit that we manage, you'll see the signage that's in there. It's very, very straightforward. The 1 floor stats, just so you know, you look up right there, you see up to that area, that's the 29th floor, and you see how it stops, it's not the same. All of those on the 1 floor have 50-foot balconies, and you'll see that in the unit that I'll be in. But the bottom line is you can do whatever you want. The unfortunate thing is people don't read, people don't give a shit. They're going to do what they want to, and guess what? They do, and then everything's laid out for them. So I haven't lost a dispute yet when I have charged someone $1,000 for doing what they shouldn't do. They'll put Ziploc bags on the sprinkler systems, think that they can get away, and they're dumb enough they don't even take them down. Okay, so again, you really want to be aware of these types of things. And then the last thing, James, because I know you're going to split off, is, and agents may not like what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. I have units on the 2nd floor, I have units on the 38th floor, in all 3 towers. The differential in revenue for the owner is less than 10%, tops. Why am I saying that? There are very, very unethical agents out there that will literally tell a buyer, oh no, you need to buy a penthouse level because you'll get a better return. You're going to make more money because the rates are higher. It's bullshit. The rates are the rates are the rates, okay? And MGM controls those rates, not me. But the most important thing to always remember is, unless you're going to Hawaii or you go to a property that's an ocean front, and that unit says ocean front, you know you're paying more because you're getting an ocean front. Here in Las Vegas, whether it's on the strip side or the mountain side, it's room type that you're booking. So it doesn't really make a big difference.
So if you have a fully renovated unit that's outside the rental pool, obviously I would assume the MGM does not control that rate.
Well,
Like you're
okay.
controlling your own rate.
Yes and no. Okay. But I hear what you're saying, because I get this all the time from people. You have to remember, the one thing about my business that is my Achilles heel is that I don't control rates. Our automated rate management system that I have spent over $500,000 over the last 5 years perfecting pulls what's called the GDS. It's the global distribution system that airplanes use, buses, hotels. it's a very antiquated system, but it would be billions and billions of dollars to redo it. Okay, so they don't. What happens is what you see on someone's website as a rate represents between 5 and 8% of all bookings that are made. Where are people booking? The OTAs, online travel agencies, Airbnb, Vrbo, Expedia, Booking.com, all of their affiliates. You can't fight against those OTAs that have 42 to 45 million eyeballs a day. So what ends up happening? My system pulls what MGM's signatures rates are and my nearest competitor, and we do what's called a rate comparison. I keep my rates up until 80% of occupancy at 90% of whatever Signature is charging. They're charging $100, I'm at $90 to $92. If they go up to 120, mine automatically goes. If it lowers, it goes the same way. Now, the sad part is when we have holidays, sporting events, big events, nobody discounts and we all sell out, okay? The saddest part about this industry is that you could have a weekend where the rates, because of it's an event, a studio unit at $500, and then come Sunday, it's down to $79, okay? I can't control that. And your question that you have is very important. If I had that renovated unit and I put it at 150 and the other unit type, same unit type's at 100, I won't get any reservations.
So why would you put money into these units?
Because A, it does make your asset appreciate. Okay, these are 17, 18-year-old buildings. Okay, and some of them, it's very, you'll see some of the furniture is very dated. You have owners that want to have vinyl laminate flooring, which is the majority of what we do. We have remodeled over 50 units, okay, here over the last 2 years. They do it for that purpose, and more importantly, the guest experience is very positive, okay? Now, I can't differentiate it. I can't say, guarantee you're gonna be in a renovated room. That's why we try to keep all of our rooms in the best shape that we possibly can, but that's why they would do it.
Well, now if you renovate the unit outside the standard, yeah, you can't be in the rental pool, how would that affect the future value and for a buyer later? You know, you say if you renovate it.
Years ago, I would say that would have been a very, very big problem, but I can tell you, and I've had a lot of renovated units that have sold, and I've retained the new owners. Most owners, if they compare the rental program at a 60-40, but it's really 50-50 because they take 9.5% off the top number. And then for every night your unit is booked, they charge you an additional $10 a night. If you just compare what your revenue is, I reimburse part of the transient fee. I offer a $150 bonus each month on top to help them with their expenses. I have yet to have a single owner who sold their unit and somebody went to Signature.
So basically, there's as much value in a non-hotel grade unit as a.
And if someone wants to go back to Signature, they can, but they'll have to put the unit back exactly the way it was.
We're gonna have to pause on that. I'm gonna give you a little bit more, expand on that. So we'll do a little bit of house cleaning, and then we're gonna split off. Anybody go with Denise? Richard and I are gonna go upstairs, and then we can alternate, but we're gonna meet right back here. So
How much time do
I
you
don't
want
think we
to?
need to alternate. So we're just gonna go up and then down. She's got a studio unit that is basically prime Formula One area. We've got a 1-bedroom unit.
It's a 1-bedroom,
Bowling
38
alley
floor.
upstairs, and then we're just gonna come down and meet here. But before we do that, just some housekeeping. Security guards, it's guard gated on this side, okay? 1 car per reservation. It's valet only. Guests cannot access the garage. It's only valet, so they can't get
Unless
at
it's
it.
a 2-bedroom, James. If it's a 2-bedroom unit,
Yes,
side by side,
correct,
then you can
yes.
have 2 cars. So it's each unit gets 1 car for valet.
2 EV chargers per tower. Pool, gym, laundry in each of the towers. The pool is right behind you guys. There is a business center that's located on the studio walk where we came in. There are pets allowed, 240 pounds, something like that, but I haven't really seen anybody bat an eyelash about that. East-facing units on the other side. This is my preference, but I do alert people, say, hey, there's Topgolf there, and at night there is some neon there. To me, it's a little annoying. And they also have on the top deck of Topgolf, they do live music there at times, so that can be loud. On On this side right here, right behind the pool area, delivery trucks and tram. So the reason I say that is that people come in and go, give me the lowest price unit on the second floor right above that valet. I'm like, you're not gonna like that. Because us agents, right? If I'm selling a unit, I don't want to sell that unit again.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the ass unit. So above the valet, above the trash area, you will see it. So I kind of hone people into, you know, basically floors 10 to about 20 in that wheelhouse. And studio units, you know, if someone's getting their foot in the door, get a studio unit. That kind of thing. We'll talk about the buyer profile in a little bit. That's it. So somebody go with
They
Denise.
did change one thing about the pets though, James. It has to be a registered service animal, not an emotional. Okay?
Oh, well,
No
yeah.
cats ever.
Oh, so it's not pets allowed. It's
No.
just service animals.
Signature changed.
Well, they haven't changed on the MLS.
Yeah, I know.
It's not on the MLS.
Well, people have to start making the changes in the MLS because it literally, no dogs allowed unless it's an actual service dog, registered service dog. And the other thing is, you get people who say, okay, I have it registered, but you have to also let them know that pet can never be left in the unit by itself, even if it's crated, anything cannot be left. That's why they say the emotional, they question it, but as a service dog, that service dog is with you at all times. And so they have really, really cracked down on that over the last 6 months.
And there are lots of owner occupiers here in the building, lots of them. So, and there's plenty with traditional lease, 6 month or a year lease. There's plenty of those. So, is yours renovated?
Which, yeah, mine's
Okay, so some people go with Denise, and then